My guys were terrific. Marquette's a heck of a basketball team, and we've played them in 2 previous games that, frankly, we were probably lucky to win both of them, but kind of found a way at the end. And our roster is different than it was in those 2 games without Nembhard. And we had to fight through some foul trouble today. But these guys, they've been incredible. They just, I told them in the locker room, I take timeouts when my team looks unsure or scared or panicked. And when I looked out there, even when they made their run, I didn't see that. I saw that, let's get to the next play. Let's try to execute it a little bit better. And we did. We had some big shots, and obviously that small lineup gave us some fits there for a second that let them get back in the game. But we didn't really have an option. I only have a few guards on my team, so we don't have a choice. But really proud of our team, what they've done since Nembhard has went down, winning 3 out of 5 games, and 2 of those wins are against 2 teams that are in the NCAA tournament. So really, really proud of them, and looking forward for another opportunity to play Providence tomorrow.
Questions, please, in front here.
Jacob Schwartz, Voice Report. First of all, good to see you again. Congratulations. You talk about Ryan going down. Congratulations to him, of course. With his award, Ryan Hawkins really stepping up big. He had 7 threes today. Talk about that performance today.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see you guys without mask again, too. So he's been great all year, and he's and what you see on the floor is such a small part of what he's done for our program this year. We've had a lot of growth with our young players, and a big reason we've had that growth is, number one, the coaching staff believes in him, but more importantly, when your senior leader believes in you, that goes a lot farther than what a coach can do. And Ryan took the time to really get to know these guys when they first met in June. Even though he's 5 or 6 years older, they were like in 6th grade when he was a senior in high school. And because of that, they really respect what he says, and they respect his daily actions. And it's not just talk; he backs it all up with the way he is, with his positive attitude and his, he hasn't had a bad day in the time that I've coached him. He hasn't had a bad play. I've never seen him shrug his shoulders. I've never seen him hang his head. And for a coach that's trying to teach young guys how to do it and how to be successful at doing it, couldn't ask for anything more. So, the basketball stuff you see, and it's really, really impressive, but what he's done for our locker room and the growth of our team has been awesome.
Down here in front. Matt over here.
Coach, 11-2 run to end the game following the 3-point play by Elliott that cut the lead to 2. How impressed were you by your team's response and how strong they finished the game?
Yeah, we pushed it. I think it was after a made free throw, and Hawk. No, it was a missed shot. It was a missed shot, and they lost Hawk at the top of the key. But we had pushed it up there, and the floor flattened out because of Kalkbrenner down there, and he was able to hit that trail 3. And then Kaluma makes a great drive to the basket through contact. On a day when he was fighting foul trouble the whole way. So it's our guys didn't quit, and I thought we got better at defending that small lineup as time went on, and it's a hard lineup for us. Justin Lewis is a pro, and I've got to put my center on him, Kalkbrenner, and we switched some screens, and they took advantage of us getting to the basket and hit a couple threes. But I thought late in the game we adjusted to that much better.
On the right, Len.
If it's okay for player and coach, Len Robbins, New York Extra. I think there's this perception, and maybe you guys are tired of hearing about it, that Creighton's sort of like this nice little gem, out in the Midwest, and you're top 10 in attendance and facilities and all that other stuff. Are you tired of hearing that? Do you look forward to this time of the year when you can kind of show people what you are?
We're top 5 in attendance, not top 10, but just a fact. No, I'm just kidding, but we are. But I said this my first couple of years at Creighton when we were still in the Missouri Valley, and at that time we had the playing facility and the crowd was starting to come, but we didn't have the practice facility and the things that we have now. But I told many people at that time, like, we're a Sweet 16 away from people understanding our story. and that, you know, we're in a community that's unbelievably supportive. It's a sports town. It's a basketball community. We don't have to deal with professional sports, so we're it. And you know, our guys are rock stars wherever they go around town. And the Big East did that for us. You know, once we entered the Big East, and certainly Doug having the year that he had the first year, I think accelerated that. And I think the teams in our league that come to our building are really impressed with what we have. You know, I think it's a great basketball place. And, you know, it's okay. People don't really know about us and think about us, but as long as this time of the year our name keeps popping up, that's just fine with me.
Ryan?
I just think it has a lot of special people and a lot of support. You know, this is my first year at Creighton, and just the accepting and the love that I've gotten from the fan base tells me everything I needed to know. It is kind of like a hidden gem in the middle of America, and I wouldn't change it for anything. The people are what make it special at Creighton.
Anything else? All right, last question.
I'll be very brief. Your thoughts tomorrow? It was come to my attention that you are undefeated in semifinal Big East play. Obviously, numbers don't really matter. What is the thing you're looking forward to against a tough Providence team?
You know, we played them on a night when, you know, I'm not sure the Golden State Warriors could have went in there and won that night. That place was electric, and the town was rocking. And they kind of pounced on us late in that first half, and we weren't really able to get our footing. But, you know, we're just excited about the opportunity to play again, and we're excited what this win does for our postseason resume. And, you know, I told Hawk, I think, earlier or yesterday, like, you know, we've been to that final like 3 times, and we just haven't been able to kick the door down and win a Big East championship. And obviously we've got the best team in our league standing in front of that. So we didn't play very well at Providence. We didn't get a chance to play them at home because of COVID. They're the league champs. So, you know, our guys have a lot of pride, and we look forward to another opportunity to play.
Great, and thank you.
Thank you.